Hello X-Plane Captains, I am Captain Banks and I have a quick tutorial for you regarding the MD-80 or MD-88 and how to get co-routes into your McDo or FMC if you're a Boeing guy. I prefer to use programs like SimBrief to build my flight plans and enter them versus doing it manually just to save time. So with that said, let's go ahead and go into the cockpit. So after you get your airplane powered up, you're presented with this. And all of you know, you go into positive init. You can go ahead and enter your reference airport, grab your GPS off of one of the wings or from the airport. You go over here to route. Now, of course, you could put in your origin and your destination and go ahead and enter all your waypoints individually. Again, I like to use programs such as SimBrief to generate a flight plan in order to save time and cut back on terminal time. I'd rather be in the air. So when you build your flight plan, it's going to look like this. Obviously, you enter all your information, hit generate. It gives you your route. And it's going to look like this. It's going to be Key West. We're leaving Key West today. It's going to be departing runway 9, direct Corgi. Goes through your flight path here, and then it goes in your star. Atlanta is our destination airport, and then it says runway 9 left. If you were to take this and copy and paste it into the text file that the MD-80 and MD-88 reads, it will not work. It will not load. It'll drive you nuts. It'll say route not loaded, even though you're putting in the proper file name. So with that said, you can do it one of two ways. You can literally copy and paste that into a notepad, and then remove the 09 and the /09, remove the star, and remove the 09 left with the slash, and then save it. It'll work. And let me show you exactly what it's supposed to look like. So if you come down, if you choose the Jar Design Airbus, you'll notice that it's a text file. Go ahead and download that after you've got whatever flight plan you want. And what it'll do, download, thank you. You open that up, and the notepad opens up, and as you can see, it does not have the /09. It doesn't have any of that. In fact, the star has been removed as well in our destination airport. So if you were to save this, and if you don't have the SimBrief downloader, you can do this manually. You can go to Save As, and you want to go into your X-Plane folder, Aircraft folder, your Rotate MD-80, and then you choose Saved Routes. And then, as you can see, I already have it saved. I'll go ahead and save over it. Yes, we'll go ahead and replace it. So now I've taken this line, and I've saved that into my Saved Routes directory within my MD-80, MD-88 airplane. But if you've got the SimBrief downloader, you can power that up, which makes it a little bit easier. And here we go. Here's our SimBrief downloader. You can choose the Jar Design Airbus down here, choose the directory, and do the same thing. Go in your X-Plane folder, subfolder Aircraft, find your MD-80, and then go to Saved Routes, and then select that folder. Now you can either hit Export Selected Formats, which it'll do all of them, that every airline that you've got, every aircraft you have, it'll get a copy of this sent, which is really not what you want. Or you can come down here to the Export This File Only, export it, and hit Close, and now it has put it in that directory for you. So we're all done with this. So now go back into your aircraft. You're at your McDo or FMC, whatever airline you're in, whatever you want to call it, whatever aircraft you've got. And you want to enter that file name, which for us was Kilo Echo Yankee Whiskey Kilo Alpha Tango Lima. It's Key West to Atlanta. And you hit that, and it loads. So you go ahead and activate that, hit execute. Now you have to enter your departure and your arrival separately. You don't have that. So there's that runway 9. We'll go ahead and add that. There is no SID coming out of Key West, or else you'd be selecting that if you're at a different airport. We'll execute that. Go to Index, Arrival, and here's all your stars. So you would select the star that you want, which for us was going to be, take a look at our flight plan because I don't remember it. It was Gandalf and Bjorn. So let's go previous page here. There's Gandalf, there's Bjorn, and it was runway 9 left, and it'll be in localizer. We'll pick up the localizer, so we'll go ahead and choose this one, and none of this is going to be required. So we'll hit execute. So now we'll look at our legs folder, and we'll hit next page, next page. You've got some vectors there and a discontinuity. You can get rid of that. But now everything has been entered. Instead of doing everything manually, this is how you would do, you would import a co-route, a pre-made flight plan into your MD-80 or MD-88. I hope this helps you out. Again, I couldn't find anything on the internet really. I did a bunch of Google searches. Therefore, I created this video to help everybody else. If it did help you, please give me a like, possible subscribe. Other than that, captains, fly safe, take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see you in the next video.